How's it going, guys? I'm in a car, as you can see. Today, we're gonna go to Riverside, California. We're gonna get some dinner at a sushi place called Sushi R91, and then dessert somewhere. I'm thinking crepes, maybe, or perhaps there's this place called Insomnia Cookies. That's also near, so dessert's kind of up in the air. But we'll see. Let's get driving. Come on, buddy. Let me in, Mr. PT Cruiser. I'll be honest, I think PT Cruiser is the ugliest car to ever exist, ever make it off the lot, ever make it out of like the design stages, honestly. So we're getting sushi today. Possibly, I'm like definitely doing some, some raw fish, maybe some sashimis. I don't know if I'm gonna get like a sushi roll today. I go to this place pretty much weekly with one of my friends. She lives out in Riverside. So it's about a 20-minute drive on a good day, sometimes more. So we normally go to this place. We love this place. It's been, going weekly, it's been like, I think, several months that we've been going there every week, if not even longer. We used to alternate between like going to this ramen place and then this dumpling place and then this other sushi place. I kind of like going through rotations, but the sushi place got kind of stagnant. They started like getting really inconsistent with their servings. Even the way they would like prepare something, they'd like add a sauce one time, not put a sauce another time. One time they give us 8 pieces, another time they give us like 5 or 6, and they were like much smaller. And also like the wait time got disgustingly long. Like there'd be times where there was pretty much nobody else in the restaurant, or at least everybody else in there had already been served, and our like 2 sushi rolls are taking like 45 minutes minimum to come out. So we started just bouncing between the dumpling place and the ramen place. And I love ramen, I love dumplings, I love my xiaolong bao. It's delicious. But now that we had like sushi out of the rotation, we were like, okay, well, we kind of want to go back and we gotta find something. So we find this place. It was like a little more off the beaten path because I think the other 3 locations were all within like 30 seconds of each other. This one's about 5 minutes out of the way, but still local enough that we wanted to try it, because like where the school is situated is kind of like you have everything in the immediate area, and then anything else outside of that is like at least 15 minutes away, because it's just like the way it's the geography is. There's a lot of like mountains and like hills around it, so we were like, oh, yeah, we'll try this. It's only a few minutes away, and this place is awesome. It's Sushi R91. Not sure what the significance is, but ever since the first day we tried their sushi, I've been like bouncing around more on the menu between their sushi rolls. And I even tried something else last time that wasn't exactly sushi. But like, God, everything's been so good so far. My friend, she has like she has her go-to 2 rolls, and she stick with it. She's like, I need nothing else in my life aside from these 2 rolls. And I'm like, you do you. But for me, I do get a little tired of the same thing. So I was doing kind of like her. I was doing 1 main roll, but then for my second roll, I'd always kind of try and like maybe mix it up a little bit. If you guys are given the choice, I'm gonna say this because this is like the 3 places I would frequently go to with this friend of mine. If you had the choice between dumplings, ramen, or sushi, what would you guys pick? For me, and this much is evident by the fact that we have not visited the other 2 places in a long time, I would probably go for the sushi, because I just love sushi. Sushi is so good. But I do not deny the supremacy as well of the ramen dishes and the dumplings. Like, you know what I mean? Like, food's so good. It's almost mean to try and make someone choose, but like, let me know what's your favorite if you've never tried any of them either and are maybe interested in trying some or trying anything. There's a nice little Volkswagen Beetle coming up on my left. I like old cars. I like classic cars. It's been good. I love it. Come on, son. Yeah, very nice, very nice. I like old cars, classic cars. You know, like old Chevys, you know, old Impalas. Our journey is slowly nearing its end, well, at least part of the journey. Got to pick up my friend and then head to get food. I'm starting to think of what I'm going to order today. You know, because it is a sushi place, that's what it's predominantly known for. So in my mind, if you're going to go to a sushi place, you get sushi. You do something that is either dealing with the preparation of that raw fish or cooked, perhaps, if not too big a fan of the raw stuff. But you think like the fish, the kind of fish that they aspire to have, the good quality seafood. So like because of that, I usually refrain from getting like anything that's too cooked, or like any of their noodles, or like the soups, or like cooked chicken for sure. Let's hope that this doesn't go badly. Yay! I really hate the fact that this freeway exit is like so short or so soon after a freeway entrance, or like I think one of the other freeways like merges onto this one. So it does this like whole kind of cross lane thing where nobody can cross yet. But then even when you finally can cross, there's so many cars on your right trying to either just stay in the lane and leave because they want to get off here, or they want to like, it gets backed up because now you're gonna have like the combination of two freeways all trying to head in the same direction now, and it gets hard because like I just want to get off right here. Let me get off. So we'll see what we order. Hopefully going to be better than it was with the last video, and maybe actually get some pictures or footage from inside. Pictures for sure. Footage not sure, because again, this time I'm with my friend, and not sure she's going to want to be on camera. Because she might be she's a little shy. She doesn't like she's shy, a little timid. She's afraid of my motorcycle, because I come, like I said, pretty frequently to come see her, and I've told her time and time again, like if I come on my motorcycle, I can get here in like 15 minutes. Like this can be a much easier endeavor for us, and more fun, because motorcycles are fun. But she's like deathly terrified of them. And I'm like, come on, we gotta ease you into it somehow. Come on, let's just try something, just like let's just go around the block, and she's slowly warming up to the idea. Alrighty. We arrived at my friend's house. We're gonna pick her up, take her, go eat dinner, get dessert, see where we go. We'll definitely try to take some pictures of stuff. We'll see how it goes. I'll see what I order. Talk about that after, probably. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Dinner was pretty good. I got a small sushi roll. That was a yellowtail and scallions. It was pretty good. Just so I could have some sushi with what I was eating. But I did get a teriyaki salmon bowl, which is really good. Just like white rice with the teriyaki glazed salmon, a little extra sauce on top, and then cut onions. It was pretty good. I dig it. Now we are going to Insomnia Cookies in Riverside, much like where the sushi place was. This is in Riverside, California, on the corner of University Avenue and Iowa Avenue. But yeah, we're gonna go check it out. So let me take this off, turn the car off, unplug my phone because I might need that, and let's get going. Alrighty, let's go. I'm gonna head in and see what we got in there. Is it on this first floor? Is there a directory? Ah. Looks like at the end of the hall. I think I'll try a s'mores deluxe, a salted caramel deluxe, and then I'll try the chocolate chunk brookie and a blondie. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Had to find where it was, but the cookies have been had. I'm gonna head back to the car. They feel warm, I think. Let's get it. Cool. We have our cookies. I got 2 cookies and 2 brownies, I think. Stay on, damn you. They are warm. Salted caramel cookie, s'mores cookie. Ooh, there's like marshmallow goo in there. One of these like a chocolate chip on top of a brownie. The other one's a blondie, he called it. I don't know what a blondie is. If anybody can explain what a blondie is, would be much appreciated. I'm going to place this guy. I think I'm gonna go for the s'mores. Because I like s'mores. This is incredibly delicious. I love it. Chocolate, marshmallowy. Very good. I like this place. It was, I'll be honest, $20 for these. I mean, not something I see myself doing very often, but every once in a while. Maybe get a cookie or 2. I'm pretty sure. Like a lot of places, hopefully. If you like get, a half dozen, dozen and a half, 2 dozen, whatever. Hopefully they're knocking the price down a bit. Yeah. Pretty good. So now, we're gonna go home and talk a little more before we do that. So I'm gonna take this mic off of the camera because I had it just attached to the side and stick it to my seatbelt as soon as I get my seatbelt on. Got a Wiener Schnitzel across the street, Carl's Jr. or Hardee's as it's known, I think in the South. The old sushi place we used to go to is a little further down on the left. It's called Sushi Time. I think we had tried our ramen there one time and tried a bunch of their sushis. But my friend, she learned that day that we got ramen there that it's good, but it's one of those things of, you don't go to a sushi place for the ramen, just as you would usually not go to get sushi at a ramen place. You know what I mean? A place is known for what it's known for. A sushi place means they're probably, hopefully, doing the sushi best. And if they're not, then you stop going there. There's also a boba place I really like called 7 Leaves. They opened a halal guys right here on this little corner. I think there's a New Jersey Michael's there. Pretty good. I mean, Jersey Mike's is Jersey Mike's. Am I going the right way? Yeah. I'm really not used to coming this way anymore because I have yet. It's been a long time since I've started to head home from the University Village, because I usually leave from my friend's house who lives that way, past the freeway. So I'm usually coming, from the opposite direction. So I have to remember where I am. Now we're gonna drive home and chill. I also, for the first time today, finished watching Avatar: The Last Airbender from start to finish. I remember when it was first airing when I was little. Jesus, almost 20 years ago? When did it even start? My God. Around the time it was airing, I'd watch episodes here and there, but I think I really fell off, either at the end of season 1 or part of the way through season 2, because I remember absolutely nothing from book 3. I remember bits here and there from book 2 and most of book 1, so I feel like I made it some way into book 2 probably, and then never touched it again, even though it's been on Netflix for so long. With my friend, one of the things we do, we'll get dinner Then we'll go grab like dessert and stuff and take it back to her place, and we'll watch something. So watching usually shows and stuff, because like that way, it's something to look forward to each week and like look forward to finishing, getting through completely, instead of like watching a random movie each week or something. And we've been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, and that is such a good show. I'm like both happy, but also like I'm mad at myself for never finishing when I was younger, because dang, is it really good. But at the same time, I'm pretty glad I didn't watch it in its entirety, because then I probably wouldn't have watched it with my friend. I mean, maybe we would have, but like I think the joy of getting to watch it with her and like experience so much of this for the first time would have been good, because I feel like if I'd watched more of it, I would have remembered a lot more, because I know things here and there, whatever may or may not have been spoiled, but I never knew like the context of a lot of things. Like maybe I ended up knowing important plot points, but I never really knew how and why we get there, so that was pretty nice to do and finally get to do there. Oh, there's something going on at the motel or something. It's like a helicopter circling around, and I see like it's like 5 or 6 cop cars posted up and like circling back and forth. It's almost midnight. It'll be midnight in about 14 minutes. And I don't think I've done my Duolingo for the day, so I'm probably gonna have to burn through a streak freeze, which kind of sucks. So I forget how many days I'm at. I'm over a year now for sure. I think it might be like over 400 days. But probably should have done that before I started driving. Before I started recording too. I mean, doing Duolingo in the video wouldn't be too bad. You guys can see where I'm at with my Japanese. I'm learning Japanese. I downloaded Duolingo and I started jumping around in different things. I wanted to learn Japanese for sure, and I was like, ooh, what about like German? What about like learn Mandarin or something? Let me keep my Latin skills sharp. No Spanish. Then they added like the math one. That's pretty cool. I was like blazing through that because I teach math, so like I hope I'm good enough at it to do like little Duolingo drills for it. I'm sure it'll get crazy, but for a while I like neglected my Japanese when the math first came out, because I saw it as like a quick and easy lesson to do, because like math I could just like bing bang boom, speed through it. But the Japanese was getting to the point where it was like a little, I started having to try, and because of that, like sometimes it'd take longer and I get like frustrated. So I switched to the math for a little while, just because it was easy. The easy daily credit for my streak. Yeah, Duolingo's really fun. I don't recommend it as like the sole way that you're learning a new language, because I mean, the repetition, a lot of things you might get tired of hearing this, hearing that. It was teaching me how to say random words, but not really teaching me like, hello, goodbye, the basics to like conversation. I was learning how to like, what was like one of the first words? I don't remember. But like, I don't know the stats and stuff, but I feel like Duolingo, on top of like 1 or 2 other things you're doing, can probably be pretty good in terms of learning a new language if you're trying to learn a language. But I will say, Duolingo is typically the easiest, because it's one of those things where like you're doing it on your time, and it doesn't cost anything. Realistically, there's like the Duolingo Plus or Duolingo Premium, I don't even know what it's called, where like you get unlimited hearts, so you just keep plowing through things. Failing doesn't, stop you. That's kind of what I have. So I think that's what put a lot less pressure on me to actually study or try the things for Japanese. Is because if I could just click and get it wrong, I just like click, 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 click. There's no real punishment. So I want to see. I think there's an option to turn the unlimited lives like on and off. So If I want to take it more seriously, I might turn it off. That way there's actually pressure on me to pay attention to what I'm doing instead of just blindly guessing it and then, getting wrong once, taking a look at the right characters for the word or the words or the sentence, and then just making sure to pick that next time. Because for when it comes to the sound stuff, if I get an audible trigger for like some of the pieces, pretty much a piece of cake, pretty easy. But usually about halfway through the daily lessons, once I click on a piece, I'll stop hearing the sound it makes, because now they're like, all right, dude, you're getting pretty far along. You should know what characters make what sounds. We're kind of just doing you a favor in the first half by letting you hear it again, because also what it recommends is that anytime you read something or hear something, you repeat it back like once or twice. So if you see like, if it's like konnichiwa, you don't just like click the pieces for konnichiwa and then stop. You want to like konnichiwa, do the pieces. That way, it's just that you're verbalizing it constantly and you're kind of hopefully associating more and more the characters with the sounds they make. Damn, that dude's got 4 wheels in the back. Thick hips on the back of that truck. I don't know if I want to move around this semi. I'm kind of chilling. I'm cruising. I'm vibing. There was no need to move around him because he's just going to stay in that lane. And I swear to God, if he comes into my lane, I'm going to cry. So now we're going to try to slowly but surely, press down a little harder on the gas pedal and try to get past him. And there we go. So now if he still wants to get in this lane, he can. It's up to him. I would turn on his blinker now if I was him, but nope, looks like he's chilling. He's going to stay on the 15 freeway, headed north towards Barstow. Well, I need to hop on the 10. I think that's another thing I learned from some of my friends is that it's exclusive to like regions, in particular like this region. Like I'm in Southern California. I learned that not everyone calls a freeway like the and then number. Like I call it the 10. We call it the 10 freeway, the 15, the 405, the 60, whatever. But I guess like people, in other places of the country just don't say the, which I can't imagine not. Like you put the article before it. Like, do you just say like, yeah, you're gonna hop on 10, or maybe they just say like Highway 10 or Interstate 10 or something? Like, I don't know. It's weird. But I mean, I guess, to them, we're the weird ones. All right, we're getting close to home. Be getting off the freeway soon, so I'm gonna call it here. Cut the video out, end it here. So, you guys, very much appreciate it. If you liked what you watched, or if you didn't, tell me something. But like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I love all your beautiful faces. Peace. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.